She has the potential to change.
I've died on potential. Listen, she said potential. Potential.
Yep.
Jack, I think it's my weakness. Even not in just relationship. In people, you are seeing a young person that has a potential to become something.
Yeah.
It's always attractive. Even ubona umuntu okwazi ukucula, you see ukuthi une potential yokuba a good musician. Ubona umuntu good, ukhanele ukumsiza.
Let me give you a new criteria. So instead of marrying someone for their potential, marry them for their your shared values.
Yeah.
You will have shared values.
Yeah.
You see, because potential is fleeting.
Yeah.
You can have the potential to be a superstar and never be a
Yeah,
superstar.
potential is just potential if it's not acted upon.
Yeah,
If our act is just potential, it will remain a potential.
Yeah.
I learned that the hard way, the hardest way.
Yeah, it's like hope.
Yeah, it's like hope. Yeah, potential is just.
But values is different because values speak to character. That's what I wanted to get to.
Yeah.
You see, values speak to character. You won't find the perfect wife. That's what my mother told me. Like 10 things. She gave me 10 criteria.
Yeah.
Cleanliness, and so forth. She was like, but one of them, the one that you want to find before is humility and submission. And then she said, you can test this. She gave me a test. That's for me to give.
That's for the world to know.
She said, you can test to see if someone is humble.
Yeah.
You see, but I'll give you a small idea of how you can test someone is humble. How they react when you are wrong.
Because that's like mele bazehlise there.
You see, when you are wrong, when you are wrong, not when you are right. When you are right, it's easy to submit.
It's easier.
But I'll share with you the test one day. But when you are wrong, that's when you know someone can submit. You know when someone feels that they have the right to speak, and then they keep quiet. You know how painful that is. When you were right, you were the one who was in the right, but you now have to humble yourself. It's harder when you're right. It's easy when you're wrong. It's difficult, but it's easier. But when you know this guy is wrong, what does he mean? The earth is flat. But now I must submit. I must be quiet and listen to him, and find a different approach. I must caress him. You know, I must rub his chest and caress him, and
or
then
even make that idea as if it come again without stealing the spotlight. If someone ububona ukuthi wrong when you right, so try to make him look like the idea right. It come guy instead of you stealing
but
the
that
moment.
Requires humility. It requires you to humble yourself in that moment when you wanted to say, "You mean I right?" So now that's what you look for in a wife. Remember, I said you don't find the lady, you find the wife. The Bible says a man shall leave his father's home, he shall find his wife, and they two shall become one. It even says a man who finds a wife finds a good thing, not a man who finds a woman. Don't marry a woman, don't marry a wife. So when you find your wife, then you become a husband. So now for a man, you have to become a husband. That's the dying part. I'm telling you, when you get married to a woman, you have to die. There's no other way. Because